Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. It is said that when you stand in the way of others, your action is likely to stand against you. It's not a small something. We are hearing a very, very, absolutely great report that Olori Naomi has jubilated. Olori Naomi has praised God. Olori Naomi has danced and danced and danced as Oni commences foundation for a California townhouse right there in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And he says that this house is going to take him a very short time to finish so that his beautiful queen can move back into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And this is something that a lot of us have wanted to hear, because from the other time, they said she was going to come back to the palace, and they said they went and planted head of this, head of that, planted Angot Rumbe, planted this, planted that. We've been waiting to hear what's the way forward, what's the way forward. And right now, as we are hearing, they say he commenced foundation right there in the palace, trying to erect a new Yeye Oluwa's house for Olori Naomi, stating that that house, that very place, that Naomi will never, ever enter there again. And they said that it was even Naomi who said that she will not enter the house again, that she will not be able to stay there again. And Ooni of Ife agreed completely with her that she shouldn't stay there again. And right now, as we are hearing, what's making the rounds on social media is that the king, the billionaire king, has decided to set up a new California townhouse right there in the palace for Olori Naomi. Now, a lot of people do not know when I say a Californian townhouse. Now, you see that, duplex, like double, you have the first one up, the second one middle, and then you have, like it's a duplex, but this time it's double. That's what they call, the terrace kind of building that is 3 steps. That's what they call the California townhouse. So the enemy may take what belongs to you and go and dance and say, yes, so I have dealt with her, not knowing that God is preparing something better for you. This is better and this is more befitting of a queen. Okay, Ooni of Ife himself does not live in a California townhouse. He lives in a very beautiful mansion, but right now he is preparing a Californian townhouse for his queen, Olori Naomi, right there in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, just beside his own, mansion. Now, they said this has come as a very serious surprise to the Oloris who are not finding this funny. That, when people decide that they want to bring you backward, they want to relegate you, they may never ever understand that, the word of God in Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11, it says, for I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, and plans to give you hope and unexpected end. And so if anybody who is thinking that for a woman like Olori Naomi, who's been serving God so much, is going to end up, the way things wanted to end up, you will be delusional, because God does not work that way. God works in mysterious ways, and he says that he will be there for you, though you go through the toughest of times. Yes, so he will be there for you. And at the end of the day, you get to see that God had a plan for you. And that's exactly what is happening right now with Olori Naomi, as we are hearing that Olori Naomi, the family, and everybody paropo, the brothers are celebrating this gesture of Ooni of Ife to erect the California townhouse right there in the palace of the Ooni of Ife for Queen Naomi. And he has made it very clear that before long it will be over, so that Queen Naomi can move in. Apparently this time they are just going to let her move in while she is in the palace where they do the celebration, because if information had not gone out the way it did and all of that, I think things wouldn't have gotten the way, because the expectations were high, and the Oloris never ever would have wanted that for Olori Naomi, to see her being celebrated like that again. And that's the worst thing, and that is what they keep fighting. And like Mommy Abe will say, if they don't leave Naomi alone, something is going to happen. And I'm glad that it's not only Mommy Abe that is saying that right now. Even the Ifa priest and everybody, they are saying that. As a matter of fact, not leaving Naomi alone this time. They are saying that between now and December, these women will disappear, like dissipate from the palace, because if they don't, they will go through the back door. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dela Rama. I bring you fresh and spicy just from the sauce is still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you guys so much. I love you. I thank you. I share my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not subscribe. Do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs my super people. I love you guys so much. If I don't say thank you to you, waiting again, my people, thank you. I'm so much for always being here, okay? It's not a small thing, oh. As it is alleged and rumored and reported, oh my goodness, it's not a small thing. We are hearing a report right now that they have brought everything down. Foundations have been dug and everything to start up to erect a brand new California townhouse for Olori Naomi. The super gala. Oh my goodness. Come on, it's not a small thing. You know something, if God has blessed you, God has blessed you. There's nothing, just nothing anybody can do to bring you down. When you are blessed, you are really and truly blessed. And that is what this is beginning to show with what is happening in the life of Olori Naomi. When she was about to move into the palace, if you have been following the trend and if everything we are hearing is true, because these are all alleged, rumored, reported information, okay? Now, if everything we've been hearing is the truth, we heard that they went to the Yoyolua apartment and planted some kind of cow head, and they said the cow head started growing human hair, and they said because of that, that means doom, that means a whole lot of stuff. What that means is that that human hair would have grown spiritually into the walls and every place, such that that place becomes dark, and that is what happens in places where they call haunted houses. They wanted to make it pure terror for Olori Naomi. And because they said the hair grew inside that ground, inside that house, and it was planted with the name of Olori Naomi, now it would not be a good thing for Naomi to go and stay there. And they said that was the single reason why Naomi could not return back into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Even when Ooni stated that Naomi would come and stay with him in his own chambers, they said it's a taboo for the Ooni of Ife to stay with a woman because of the monthly menstrual flow is going to weaken him and his enemies can attack at any time. And the chief priest and everybody, they rebuked it that no, that can never happen. And that was why they pleaded with Olori Naomi to return back to the royal mansion pending when Ooni seeks solution. And right now the solution they emerged at was erecting a new building for Olori Naomi in a completely different space. And right now they say that is what is happening right there in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And people are celebrating, palaces celebrating, everyone is celebrating. Everybody is very, very happy because for a lot of people, this is very, very, uplifting. Like because so many people, like 75% of the people living in the palace community want Olori Naomi back into the palace. I'm going to bring you more updates. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.